Hello, my name is Kiriath, and today we are going to do something we rarely do, which is be overtly negative. And we're being overtly negative because there was a big release recently. Solar War, the first book of the Siege of Terror, the grand finale, the build-up of the Horus Heresy leading up to this moment, the Siege of Terror, setting the stage for the Warhammer 40,000 universe as a whole, all the events that have happened, Cadia falling, the Vigilus stuff, all of this a direct result of those times way back when. And there's a limited edition version of the Solar War, signed by the author, signed by John French. 2,500 copies, and it being a limited edition, it's limited to 2,500 copies, obviously. Otherwise it wouldn't be a limited edition, it would just be the normal edition. I did think for a moment, I was like, is that enough? But then I realised they're signed by the author, and I'm pretty sure we need John French to have functional hands, so 2,500. Signing your name 2,500 times sounds like an actual circle of hell for me, so I think, the number's not bad. It all depends on the distribution. It depends on how you get it out there. It depends on how you make it so that people can buy it, how well organised it is. It depends on things like maybe the Black Library site not collapsing under the pressure. It depends on things like maybe it not saying that it's sold out on the Black Library site while still being not sold out on the Games Workshop site, or indeed saying that it's sold out on the Games Workshop site and then it turned out that actually it isn't and you could have just gone back 5 minutes later and bought it after all. It depends on the way you distribute the books around different regions in the world. For instance, if there is a pre-order going up at 10 o'clock in the US, PDT I believe it was, maybe if someone's looking at their phone and having a look at the website, don't have it so that the book is sold out in that region at 20 past 5 in the morning, a full 4 hours and 40 minutes before it was due to go on sale at all. There's many things that can be done to ensure the smooth launch of such a limited edition, such a prestigious entry in the overall story of Warhammer as a whole. And of course there is one other thing that you can do to ensure that people don't have to go to eBay and spend 5 times the amount that they should do for your book. And that's limit how many can be bought to a single copy per person. If you're feeling particularly generous, maybe make it 2. Maybe someone wants to splash out on a gift for a friend. Maybe they're like, you know what? I'm real happy you got divorced. Have a book. I don't know. Whatever the special occasion is, who cares? Maybe don't just allow people to buy shitloads of them and then splash them all over eBay. Maybe don't make it so that within 20 minutes of those books being sold out in areas where people didn't even get to order them because they were sold out before the order went up, maybe make it so that they didn't have to look at eBay and see it being sold for 5 or 6 times the original price. I mean, it's a fairly simple solution, is it not? Limit how many people can buy it. One copy per person. That's all you need to do. Don't need to do anything else. Just 1 copy per person would have done it. It's not complicated. It's not difficult. And this has happened before. I mean, people are outright referring to other instances of these fucking Games Workshop limited edition books getting bought in bulk by people and then just scalped massively for vast amounts of money. I mean, on the one hand, yeah, scalping to me is a bit shitty. I'm not a massive fan of it. Then again, it's easily stopped. I mean, people will do it if it's easy to do, and in this case, it was ludicrously easy to do because they just bought a bunch of them. I mean, the cost, the price that some of these books are going for, right? Let's just have a quick look, okay? Let's just have a glance, a gander. Let's get eBay up. Let's have a giggle, right? So, wow, apparently eBay really wants me to buy a watch. Not really sure what's going on there, but there you go. So let's have a look. Let's have a look at this. So we have. That's not bad. 175 quid for a book that cost £50 from Games Workshop. Only one left on that one, you'll note. Only one left. So that person has obviously only managed to get hold of the one. Maybe 2. They might have sold a few more than this, actually. But 175 quid. That's only 3.5 times. Not bad. Not terrible. New listing there. £126. 16 bids. 4 quid packaging, though. Good grief. £157 on that one. It's kind of rough. That's a brand new listing, only at 56 quid. That's going to go up. I mean, look at this shit. 265. Free postage on that one, though. Free postage. Not too bad. Oh my god. See, that says buy it now or best offer. I'm assuming that's, what, 199.99. going for the undercut there, because I've seen a few £200 copies. Oh, there it is. There's the golden ticket. There's the one. £310, and there's still 5 days left on that, pretty much. 4 days and 23 hours. Good grief. Ah, now this one, okay, 250 quid. You know what? Let's have a look. Let's see how many we've got. Oh, lovely. So there's 3 available off that guy, so that's nice. So they've obviously bought multiples of those. I'm assuming that actually, given they didn't say new listing, so they will most likely have had a few more of these up. So that's nice. Nice. There's a good profit margin on that. I mean, that's 5 times £7.50 postage. Mind you, they might be in a country other than the UK. It's entirely possible. 200 quid by now? Well, that's 2 available, 2. So that person's managed to get to hold of 2 of them. That's nice. What about this one? How many have we got here? Oh, I'd see there's no quantity for this one, which means it's most likely the last one. So that's, they've not done too bad there. They've not done too bad out of this whole thing. What is all this shit? Oh, okay, sure, why not? 110, 219, 101, 150, 112. Oh, there we go, 245 again. How many? Oh, 150 is, that's actually not that much. Let's have a quick glance. Oh, ended, gone. There we go. Oh, he said it's relisted. Let's have a quick look. Have they relisted it for more? No, it's the same. Oh, 5 sold. Oh, not bad. They've done pretty well out of that. So if they bought 5, sold for 150, I mean, that's not a bad profit margin, is it? That's not bad. Now, of course, we've already talked about the solution to this. What could possibly have been done to prevent this? What could have been done to prevent the scalpers just buying this book en masse and throwing it on eBay minutes after it went out of stock? What could have been done? Just a purchase limit. That's literally it. Just put a fucking purchase limit on your stuff. Just do that. The point of a limited edition, especially if something like this, is so that the customers who are literally lining up to give you money can support you for making the product that they want. That's literally the purpose. It's supposed to be, essentially, a limited edition is effectively a, admittedly, higher priced reward for being so into this thing. That's what it is. It's a way of saying, hey, you enjoy this so much, we have made this for you. You are one of a select number of people who can have this. Your dedication to this series, your dedication to this product, your dedication to what we do, it might have cost you a little bit more, but you are one of a very limited number of people who can say, I like this enough to grab this. Now, you can make your own judgments as to the amazing state of the human brain that we are willing to do things like this, but that's what it is. Limit it so that this doesn't happen. That's all you need to do. It literally couldn't be simpler. You want to make it complicated, you can make it complicated if you like. I mean, I was going to say, maybe limit it to 1 per account. So if you have an account on Games Workshop, if you have an account on Black Library, whatever, if you bought one, you can't buy another one. Now, for people like Scalpers, they might go away and they might go, okay, well, I'll just get multiple accounts, we'll do it that way. Sure, you could do that. What if you said, okay, you've already bought this using this PayPal email address, so you can't buy another one. You've already used this card, so you can't buy another one. Now, again, there might be scalpers that have got multiple accounts, multiple email addresses, multiple PayPals, all of that shit. That's entirely possible too. But it's just a hoop that only affects them. It's just an extra measure that only affects them. It doesn't affect the people who are actually trying to buy it. It doesn't affect the loyal customers who sat there and fucking furiously refreshed, desperately trying to get their hands on the limited edition version of this book. It didn't stop them from buying it. What stopped them from buying it was people buying fucking 5 or 10 or 15 of these things and immediately putting them on eBay. That's what stopped them from buying it. And it's such an easy thing to at least make an effort to prevent. Like, even if it was limited, one purchase per person, and it still showed up on eBay and there were still people with like 5 of them, it would be annoying, but at least I'd be like, well, at least they've tried. Games Workshop are trying things. They're trying to stop this from happening. They know it's an issue. They know that this is occurring and they're trying to prevent it. But they fucking didn't even do that. They didn't even do that. There's just been no effort made at all. It's just, here's the thing. Oh, we've got our money. Awesome. Oh, what's that? You wanted it and now you've got to pay 250 quid for it. Sorry. We could have done the absolute bare minimum to prevent that, but we just didn't. So, Yeah, knock yourself out, I guess. Go and feel free to spend £150 on this thing that we were selling for 50. It's such a like, oh my god, it's so fucking easy. It's so easy to at least look like you're trying. At least look like you're trying. That's the thing that gets me. Even if it didn't work, even if it failed miserably, even if people were like, oh no, we found a way around this, at least you fucking tried. At least you sat there and were like, how can we try and make it so people actually want this thing really, like really want it, actually get it? How can we at least try and make it happen? Nah, fuck it, just put them online, whatever. Oh, they're sold out before they're even due to go on pre-order for that time zone? What the fuck? What the fuck? It's, oh my god. I just don't get it. It blows me away, right? Games Workshop, by far, they blow me away in just, the seesaw is unreal. Last week, I was like, oh my god, look at Abaddon. Look at all this chaos shit. We've got the stuff about the new Space Marines. I mean, we're going to talk about those today as well. It's not just going to be a ranty day. Got the new Chaos Space Marines. We've got the new Obliterates. We've got all this cool new shit. The Chaos releases look fucking amazing. This is awesome. You're doing a grand job, lads. Get in there. Yes. And then this shit happens, and it's like, how do you put that much effort into one facet of it, and then just be so fucking incompetent in another? How do you do that? How do you seesaw so wildly from fucking amazing to, are you actually dumb? Like, how? How is it possible? Next time you do one of these, put a fucking limit on it. Just put a goddamn limit on it. It's not hard. At least try. Make an effort. Make it so that people who want to give you money can actually give you money. The thing is, it's not even a case of it's not even a case of, oh, it's unfair for people to not be able to give Games Workshop money. Games Workshop is a company that relies on customer, it relies on people thinking highly of them. It relies on loyalty. It's a difficult hobby to get into. There's a lot of steps. There's a lot of shit to learn. There's a lot of stuff to pick up. This hobby is something that relies on people who are in it, staying in it. On building up a loyal customer, a person who will look at price hikes, who will look at new models, who will look at new releases and go, okay, you know what? I've got so much out of this. I want this thing. I know it's more expensive, but I want it anyway. We've seen steady price hikes across absolutely everything. And you know what? For the most part, people have just accepted it and carried on. Because you have that loyalty there. But there is no better way to piss people off and make them feel as though you don't give a shit than to make it so that a limited edition copy of something is immediately splashed all over eBay by the fucking hundreds before people have even got a chance to see that it's sold out before they can buy it. It's not hard. It's not fucking hard. Anyway, did you manage to get a copy of The Solar War? Did you manage to get a copy from Games Workshop before it was sold out, or have you had to go to one of the eBay scalpers? What was the price you paid? Do you think it was worth it? And do you think just maybe putting a purchase limit on might have made a difference? Because to be honest, I really fucking think it would. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. The next video will be a lot more cheerful and less ranty. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you for the next one. Oh, click all the shit. You know the drill. Whatever. Do it if you like. Don't if you don't want to. I'll see you for the next one. Toodaloo.